The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world. I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my little video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to dig it, give it a share. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button for the live stream. Smash that like button for the algorithm. If you have a band, song, video, something you'd like me to make a video on, the best place to get me your suggestion is over at the Discord server. It is your one-stop shop for all things Wyldeside with Eric Clark. So if you are going to suggest a track, on the left-hand side, there's a tab that says YouTube Reaction Requests. Please read the pinned comment at the top of YouTube Reaction Requests. Follow the rules, drop a link, brief description. I will get to it when I can. Today's video is coming from Jeremy Dog, with 2 G's, by the way. That means he's got extra dog inside of him. He said, hey man, how about some Manchester vibes? So today we are checking out IanBrown, lead singer of Stone Roses, and NoelGallagher of Oasis, and they've collaborated on a track called Keep What You Got. We're going to check it out on the Wyldeside. Here we go. I know that, but not this. That was familiar.
Yesterday came suddenly, tomorrow will we see. Today now you're at the wheel, I'll ask how does it feel?
Great vibe.
Yesterday when heaven's gates I'd contemplate, they seem so far today, they ain't so far away and almost seem a jag. Keep what you got by giving it all away. Keep what you got by giving it all away. Keep what you got, hold it, don't stop. Keep what you got by giving it all away. When your halo slips for good, you'll have to wear your hood. Good to feel the breeze of fear on all the cynics. I'm your mimic, all you users, all abusers, wasting all my precious energy. Keep what you got by giving it all away. Keep what you got by giving it all away. Keep what you got, hold it, don't stop. Keep what you got by giving it all away.
Good layers.
Remember where you came from. Sisters, she told you only rain. ever getting in your way. Even as you pray along, but don't think you belong. No one's gonna notice if you're never right or wrong. And if you ain't your next neighbor, then you don't quite get along. No one's gonna notice if you see you anyway. Those not coming make the feel well when they gotta pay.
Yo, man. If there's one word to describe IanBrown, both in the physical and in the musical, it is mercurial, without a doubt. He has this ability. That's IanBrown and NoelGallagher with Keep What You Got. Let me know down below with everything you know about this collaboration. There was something at the beginning. This part here. I've heard that somewhere else that's not having to do with this. So there's this quote. I think it's NoelGallagher said it. I used to hear in black and white, and then I heard the Stone Roses, and now I hear in color. And being someone who hears in color, I completely understand what he means by that, because IanBrown carries a color that not a lot of vocalists do. And what it is, I wrote it down, it's domination by pillows. It's this really cool way he has. It sounds monotone, but it's not. Because it's so thick and rich and yet not oppressive, you don't even understand how heavy the vocals are. It's this really cool thing that he does with his vocals, that no matter what he's singing, there's this weight to it. Even though the colors that he may be giving off with his vocals are bright or heavy or whatever, there is a thick richness to his vocals that are very natural to him. And when you start layering in these ethereal colors around him, it creates this mood that has become the standard of the Manchester sound. There's you're hearing the progressive lifetime of Manchester. So Stone Roses, Happy Mondays, Blur, Charlatans. You hear that progress. And when you take a track like this and create a wonderfully layered musical track, and then on top of that, you convey a message that is very heavy and very personal, done with that heavy yet forward-moving, life-giving vocal. You accept that message of greed, anger, selfishness is what's holding you back. Keep what you got. Give it all away, because at the end of it all, without everything you own, you are still you. None of that matters. You are still who you are. It's a very deep message that is done in such a beautifully light way. Yet, underneath the entire time is that ominous tone. And he's so smart, too. This is what I like about IanBrown, man, when he writes stuff. He's so smart, I wrote down At the Wheel. Now, for those of you that don't know, there's a very famous song by the Stone Roses, Waterfall. Classic track. If you're a Manchester United fan, you know the track. Ole's At the Wheel. That is brilliant to put that in there. That was absolutely brilliant. It is a musical callback to a very iconic sound that defined a generation of listeners. It really did. This is a generational voice. He's a generational talent. The Stone Roses are a generational band. It's a shame, but it's a fact. And I think that it's generational not just because of the messaging that was in the track, but because of that tone that reminds you of that safe, wonderful, exploratory place that IanBrown's vocals will take you there. And then you put in someone like NoelGallagher, who is an absolute brilliant. I've done the, I think it was High Flying Birds. He's a great songwriter. He really does understand how to layer things properly. So when you're listening to that track, everything in that track, all of the shifts and changes and effects are perfectly placed. No effect is used to compensate. Any effect that's used in this track is used for effect. And that's how you can delineate between someone who's using it to compensate and someone who knows how to use a flange, how to use a seesaw, how to use compression and processing in the right places to create that layer of colors. So when it goes through that spectrum and you're hearing the lyrics on top of those layers, everything fits perfectly. It's a brilliant track, man. It really is. It's brilliantly composed. It's brilliantly written and brilliantly put together by Noel. The guy just really understands. And what a lot of people forget about Noel Gallagher is he knows how to write good popular music. I don't want to say pop songs, but he knows how to write music, sounds, keys, melodies, tones. He knows how to write them to appeal to your ear. That's the one thing about Stone Roses, Oasis. There's no rattling in your head when you listen to that track. Nothing stretches your eardrum. So there's no rattling of the cone, if you will. That's a brilliant track. And the message, again, very important. You can have everything you have, but when it's all gone away, you still are who you are. And of course, it's easy to say from rock stars, but it's a great message. It's a great message crafted over top of a brilliant piece of music. So thank you, Jeremy Dog, 2 G's, because you got the extra dog in you. Thank you, Jeremy Dog, for that suggestion. If you have a suggestion, something you want me to check out, head over to Discord. On the left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests. Read the pinned message and then drop a link with a brief description of your suggestion, and I will get to it when I can. IanBrown, Noel Gallagher, Keep What You Got. Great track. Adding it to the Spotify. So again, thank you very much, Jeremy, for the suggestion. Thank you for taking time out of your day to hang out with me on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button. Smash the like button. Seriously, do it. Do it. Thank you to Connect 200 Music to see and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Thank you to all of you for hanging out with me today. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wyldeside.